Ahoy, landlubbers, it's me, your valiant Captain Vasco, and as the sign over my head says, welcome back to the Normandy with our friend Cardfight Shepard, the Vanguard, Mass Effect 1. Last time we were on the planet Antibar and we fought the God of Warhorse for a rematch, I suppose, and we also met his friend Geth Prime, who I'm not fond of. Anyway, let's continue exploring. I think we were in like Tereshkova or something. Let's see, Antibar, we're done with this. So checked out the stuff over on this left side of the system. So why not scope out the goose? Well, we can survey the goose. Perhaps this will tell us more about its nature. Heavy metal surveyed. Got a large deposit of mercury. Is mercury considered a heavy metal? I mean, like, I know it's metallic. I would not have guessed it was a heavy metal. Oh well. That would appear to leave us with just Patamalrus before moving on with our lives. Yet another surveyable planet. I wonder what I'll find in my Wonder Ball. Heavy metal surveyed, we got iridium. I don't even know what iridium is off the top of my head, so I'm going to take their word on it that that one's a heavy metal. Alright, I think then it's time to move on to the third of these systems and look for more Geth. Hong. Alright, welcome to Hong, the system with the funniest name, and I swear it's not for racist reasons, it just sounds funny to me. Hong. Doesn't sound spacey, just sounds fun. Let's check out Theshka? Theshaka. These names are getting more and more esoteric as we go along. Nothing to see here, move along, move along. Well, Matar's at least straightforward to pronounce. I wonder if it will be straightforward to explore. Survey says? Well, actually we'll find out once we survey the planet, because it's one of those. More Matriarch's writings. How much do I care about these? I feel like I haven't actually learned anything useful. Ahem. Scans of Matar revealed debris from a destroyed Asari freighter. Further scans uncovered a body, which was brought on board. Dr. Chakwas examined it, but learned nothing about its origins. Among the Asari's personal effects, however, was one of Matriarch Delanaga's writings. Again, I don't even know what the writings are about. We just have more writings. Is that good? There's probably like an achievement for that, but do I care? I don't know. Feel free to leave a comment. Next up is the washed up planet of Kazbin. Guess we're in for a blast from the past with this one-hit wonder, Kazbin. It's not even really a joke or wordplay. It just kind of rhymes with has been. Anyway, we're gonna land on it. There's probably Geth here. Alright, crew selection. Well, definitely gonna keep up with Tally for now. Just cuz. And, let's see. We haven't taken Garrus with us for a while, huh? Yeah, we could take him. Is that terrible for us? It gives us a lot of tech strength. Leaves me in charge of biotics. That seems fine. Let's go. Aha, this answers my question. Someone recommended at the end of the last episode that I use Omnigel to repair the Mako, but I was for some reason under the impression that if I returned to the ship it would sort of repair itself in the interim of exploring. I appear to have been correct on that assessment, so I'm feeling pretty good about not wasting resources doing it, because I was definitely planning on leaving the planet. What's with these hop thrusters, by the way? They very rarely seem useful, although every now and then it's fun to do whatever this is. I like it. Alright, let's check out the map. Alright, squad things. Be right back. I need to upgrade my newest squad mates. Alright, so let's go over the updates real quick. So for myself, I had 2 points. Gave myself 1 point in Barrier and 1 in Shock Trooper, which gives us the Barrier specialization. Who's excited? Vasco's excited. I'd show you the 2-thumb gesture of a guy with 2 thumbs who's excited about Barrier specialization, but I'm not doing a face cam, so there's that. Next up, we got Garrus, who had 6 points. I put like 1 into tactical armor, which unlocked assault training. Then I put 3 points in that to give him adrenaline burst. because Adrenaline Burst is actually pretty cool. I don't know why I put off getting it for so long. It's a good thing. I don't know if the computers make very good use of it with their AI. I imagine not, but I can manually activate it, so there's some situation where I might want to have it. Then I put one more point in First Aid to unlock Electronics, and that was 6. So I guess we'll start working on Electronics with him later. I somehow didn't realize he even had Electronics. Whatever. I have so many people with electronic skills, it's not the biggest deal in the world. Speaking of people with electronic skills, here's Tally. She's at the point where she only had 1 point for leveling up, and I put it into basic armor to try and get her to unlock First Aid, because it's always good to have someone with First Aid around, and I like Tally. It's just one of my favorites, to be honest. Right, so back to the planet and stuff. Right, I was gonna check the map. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, zoom is left. I will never ever get used to this. So there's like stuff over here. What do we have? Anomaly, debris, and anomaly? Anomalous signal. Ooh, fancy. And Geth outpost. Okay, so the Geth outpost is on the right. I guess we'll deal with that last in fashion typical to what we've been doing. So that probably puts us on the path to this anomaly first and foremost. And also, in true fashion, it's going to be really boring to just watch me drive and just have me try to come up with something to say. So I'll meet you on the other side of this cut. Just wanted to crest the stupid hill. Oh, I fell! What the... Oh, it's very mountainous here. Didn't mean for that to happen. I appear to be close to the thing, although I don't see where exactly. This is great. Can we... Yeah. Oh, this is not what I wanted. Why is it so hilly? Make it stop. Alright, so from my trip up this mountain, it seems like driving on the moss is sort of like a pathway of sorts. So we're gonna try and use that as a guide. Seriously, where is this thing? It's all like mountains here. There's no... Oh, is there like a flat spot? Yes, there's like a flat spot here. Great. Let's get out of the vehicle and investigate beacon. Cover A-Y. Really? 4 A's and a Y? That's just mean. ID tag recovered. Buried under the beacon was an identification tag for Captain Thea. There's no indication of why it was hidden there, or who buried it in the first place. How did we even know it was here? Why would someone leave a beacon, but then also bury it? That's weird. Anyway, let's navigate some more of this mountain terrain, and meet you at the next location, which is this pile of debris. Okay, welcome back. So 2 things. First, drive always on the moss. That does seem to be a pro tip for whatever planet this is. I've already forgotten. Casbin, right, obviously. Secondly, something weird is up, because there's like some debris over there to the left. Can't interact with that. That is in fact what the map seems to be pointing at. However, this patch of grass here is a crashed probe that I can salvage. So I think planet Casbin is a little broken. Anyway, we're going to try to salvage this, and then we're going to see if I can get myself out of this hole that I dug myself into, somewhat literally. Manual bypass, A, Y, B. Oh, that was an easy one compared to the last one. Got shield modulator 5, sounds pretty sweet. Cryons 5 I think is better than, or on par with stuff I already have. And exoskeleton 5, I don't recall what exoskeleton does. Let's take all these. I'm gonna look at equipment real quick, yay! Alright, so I didn't have any armor upgrades equipped to Garrus, so I decided to give him shield modulator as it is generically beneficial. And exoskeleton seems weird, it increases like melee damage with like rifles and things. And increases your physics threshold, which I assume means not getting thrown so much, which is nice to have, because I do hate being thrown. But I don't think it's a good general purpose one. And medical interface also seems really sweet, because it increases your health regeneration and your toxin resistance, which makes me think that maybe I should equip this. But for now, I mean, like, I don't know the difference between the 14% damage prevention, I think it's called, that I have now, and the ability to regenerate health more readily. Regenerating health actually seems better, but since I don't know, I'm going to stick with that. Again, you could comment. And yes, now it is my job to get out of this pit. I left the Mako up like 2 or 3 hills from here because the radar was acting funny. So I might be trapped here, and I might have to reload a save, unfortunately. But we'll figure this out, so I'm going to see you in a minute, and I'll tell you what happened. Alright, after a brief little frustrating Skyrim mountain climbing expedition, made it back to the Mako without having to reload a save. And of course, my allies here have been reacting to enemies that I can't see and that aren't shooting at me. So I don't know if I'm supposed to worry about that. But we've still got ourselves that anomalous signal to look into. And of course, you know, it's like raining lava or something from the sky. So, you know, nothing could possibly go wrong. So why don't I just meet you at the location? And hopefully the Moss Road continues to treat me well in the meantime. See you in a minute. Huh. So those enemies that my allies were reacting to, they may in fact be the anomalous signal. Can't exactly say I'm surprised by this turn of events, because, you know, it was super suspicious of them to be reacting to nothing, even for this game. Was it just one thing? I thought I saw more than... Yeah, there's more things. This mountainous terrain is not so good for trying to avoid Jiminy Christmas. Don't like it here. Can we... Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I'm being shot very much. And I'm flipping in... I'm doing tricks and stuff. This is bad. Can I... Okay. I'm, like, totally stuck on this thing. The thrusters aren't helping. That's great. That's total crap. I don't know why that's a legitimate way to get killed. Is for an obstacle to, like, glitch my friggin' tank into a solid object perpetually. That's cool. See you in a minute. Hey guys, welcome back. Real quick, just wanted to touch on the fact that I will have to get new items because I got killed and I didn't make a save there because I wasn't expecting to get super mad hack glitched by the game, like real bad. But the probe works. The crashed probe actually looks like a probe instead of a patch of grass, so that's a step in the right direction, I guess. I will also say that I hate this planet. If I didn't understand why this planet, or why the driving in this game was so loathed before, I absolutely get it now. Trying to drive on the mountain planet is miserable. It's just terrible. These upgrades seem to suck more than what I had before, although I still have shield modulator, and I guess energized weave is a better version of what Tally already has, so maybe I should feel good about that. I'm a little mad. I'm going to be honest. I'm kind of mad. Let's equip that stuff real quick. And then we'll meet back at the battle site, and hopefully it won't suck as bad this time. Okay, see you then. Okay, guys, we're here again. Yeah, this planet is terrible. I'm really gonna be glad to leave it. I gotta be honest, the, exploring, like, many planets type, subquests, I don't like them as much as the main story, planets, where you can, like, fully explore one planet instead of just, like, you get a small patch of planet, a bunch of dumb crap, get used to the planet, but you don't get enough time to, sort of thing, if that makes sense. Oh my god, this is so annoying. This terrain is so dreadful for a firefight. This is awful. This is hardly a reasonable expectation. I don't know what this is. Geth heavy turret? Have I seen this before? I've probably seen it and just, like, shot it from a distance and not actually fought it. Really? Okay, one of those down. I hope your hitbox is huge, because moving on these hills makes it very difficult to be precise. Case in point, that thing that just happened. Okay. Okay, turn a little bit. Turn just a little bit. Turn a little bit. Man. Batting a million today. Oh, this is very difficult. Okay. It's not fun. Just hard. There's a fine line between challenge and just friggin' annoying. And I'll let you guess where this falls. This is not fun. Oh, come on, just die. Could one of you just die? This is terrible. There we go. Okay. Now we got a heavy turret and a thing shooting at me is not what I've meant to do. Get in the vehicle, okay? Can we cooperate? Like, I'm having enough trouble with the game. I don't need my characters disagreeing with me as well. Come on. Come on. Friggin'... Ugh. There we go. Now it's just that one guy. Now I can loop-de-loops all around this guy all day long. What is this stupid, like, control console thing? How much shield does this thing have, by the way? I've definitely shot it with missiles, like, at least 2 or 3 times successfully. Like, I know that this game right now is convinced that I don't know how... What just happened? Nothing shot me. There's evidence that nothing happened. I couldn't possibly have died. Well, I'm real glad I saved this time. Well, it's take 3 here at the planet of misery. I hate this planet. Trying to drive in a straight line makes me want to kill myself. This sucks. This sucks hard. Oh, great. Just drove straight into a missile. Great. It'd be very difficult not to, because what isn't hills on this planet is made of missiles. It's a planet of hills and missiles. The hills are alive with the sound of missiles. And of course, it's the sound of missiles exploding me. Yeah, the targeting reticule on the cannon thing, on the tank thing, is not super accurate. There have been more than one occasion where, like, I'm maybe, like, slightly off-center on a target, but I'm definitely, like, facing the target, and my cannon will shoot something like 30 feet in a separate direction. Like, I was just, like, aimed, like, clearly at this turret, and I hit, like, a hill, like, a mile in another, like, literally a mile in another direction. So, like, ooh, is that a twofer? I feel pretty good about the twofer. It's going better than last time, and I think it goes without saying the time before, when the game just decided I was no longer allowed to move, that somehow me moving was against its rules. Come on. See? Come on. I was definitely, like, overlapping my target there, and it was just like, nah, didn't hit it, bro. You missed. What is that thing? It has, like, 1,000,000 shields. Nothing I do to it makes it die. Nothing at all. Come on. Give me a break here. Every time my cannon recharges, I manage to miss slightly, and the game is, like, super overcompensating and saying that I'm, like, way far off target. Like, I'm not saying I'm, like, sharpshooting this, but, like, it is being very disagreeable right now. Alright, I'm gonna... Okay, see? I've needed one shot to kill that thing for, like, 4 minutes. Speaking of which, I have no freaking idea how long this episode is right now, so as soon as this guy is dead, we're done here. This planet is making me very upset, so I need a minute to compose myself, because this is not fun. This is stupid. This is stupid, and okay, come on. Even if I had missed that, it would still hit the ground, okay? I was clearly facing the ground with my cannon, so there's no reason that it would fire. Like, something is real wonky with the hills and this bullcrap shenanigans. This is stupid. It's making me very upset. Like, I don't know why the game has decided that physics no longer applies to anything, but it's wrong. Okay, so everyone just avoid the lasers, and we're gonna kill this thing old-fashioned way. See, I swear to God, that was way easier to do on foot simply because the game has decided that physics don't work. There's no reason that that should have been that difficult. The hills and all that garbage, it can go copulate. So there doesn't actually seem to be anything useful here, I guess, other than experience, if you think it's worth giving yourself a migraine. So pro tip, don't bother, unless this, like, stupid box is something. No, none of this matters. None of this is important or useful or interesting. Great. So I will see you next time when we fight more Geth, and hopefully the game works in multiple different ways. I will see you for that, and I hope you're excited.